All right, everyone, I'm just down here at the Hines Creek, just by the ski hill in Fairview, Alberta. I made a drone video about this a few years ago. I'll post a link here in the video, you can look at it. But anyway, I wanted to just explain a couple things here. I'm just by this creek, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work because there's actually quite a bit of water here. And I would like to go on the other side, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But one thing I wanted to talk about in this video is I wanted to show a contrast of for people who aren't too familiar with mining and stuff, about how the different pay layers and the have you got overburden and everything underneath the pay layers. And this creek here is kind of it's some really good examples over here about what I'm talking about, kind of like a cross-cut section. So hopefully I can get to it, but I don't know if I can, because the water levels are kind of high. It's the spring here. I don't know if I can actually get across, but I'm gonna make the attempt, because it was just over here where I was a few years ago. It's pretty soft. I can just walk up over here, kind of that quicksand type of thing. You know, I might be able to cross up here. I'm gonna be kind of careful a little bit. Still got a little bit of ice here, but it's actually down here. There is some gold. There's not a lot of gold here, but if you ever come down, this is the bridge that heads towards the Fairview ski hill, and yeah, I'll post a link here. It's all public land. You guys can come here and mine. Let's try it out. I'll post a video sometime about mining here. I have found a little bit of gold here. It is only flour gold though, so my boots are getting full of mud. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to cross this creek. Pretty shallow here, so it's not like I'm gonna drown or anything. All right, this is about as far as I can get today. We're in the year when all this, if we don't get too much rain. I mean, it's a spring right now, it's April, so I mean, also all the snow runoff. This will be going for a few months, but once it comes down a little bit, I can come back and show you another quick video of this. But so as close as I can get. I don't know if you can see, this is the hillside over here, is the best example I can see of this. About right here, right in the middle, you can see the gravels. Right there, you can see all the river gravels. And you got this little brown layer right on top of it, and then you got all this below it. So it's about I'm thinking about a 4 or 5 foot thick layer. It just goes across like that. So that's your overburden and everything underneath it. I mean, this could be actually lower with maybe the overburden in this situation. The overburden could have broken down and fallen down and just be covering up the the pay layer, part of the pay layer. But from what you can see anyway, is you got this little section right here. That's the pay layer. So if in a mining situation, all this section on top, which is about 15 to 20 feet, you would just take that right off. You'd push it away with a bulldozer, or if you're digging with an excavator, you dig down that far, and then all of a sudden you're going to reach this little pay layer. That's where all your gold is going to be. And I'm saying that might be it. It might go down a little further, but you're going to pull all that, but that's the stuff you're going to put through the sluice, through the wash plant. And once you get to a certain level where that stops, that's it. That's your pay layer. So that's going to be what you would mine if this is a situation. If this is a situation, now this is just farmland up here, so there's not gold in this river to be commercially mined, but it's as big. But it's anyway, it's the exact same concept. So in a mining situation on a mine that has good gold in it. So yeah, and say if I come down here a little earlier, later in the year, it'll be a lot nicer. Because I can't get to any good place. That's the best place on this river to show you, and I can't really get any more without filling my boots up. I already got full of mud, so let's see. I don't think there's anything up here, but anyway, I'll tour you around this river. Anything about this is you got this little bench. You got the creek here, then you have this little bench here where this is the current level of the creek, and the water can go up to here in the right situation, in the right conditions. But essentially, that right there, that's where the creek used to be. Who knows how many years ago? This creek, where it is now, was actually right up to there. So we're walking up here on the bench, and you walk into this part here. See, this isn't a really good example here, but see, there's gravels right here. Now this is still technically the current elevation of the creek, because the water can easily come up here. But if you dug into this hillside here, you'd probably find some more river gravels. But it's kind of interesting because the creek does turn this way, so it's a good chance you're going to find gold in there, because that's where it's going to turn around. And this was eaten up a lot faster, because this is the side where the water would have been moving faster, eating the ground up more over time. Where that's going to be a little slower, where it's going to deposit the gold. It's also going to leave that higher bench up there. Essentially, when you're mining, so my claim in BC, that's the exact same thing. The river's down below, but where I'm working is essentially where the creek was who knows how many years ago. If we go over here, it's kind of interesting because we just have the pay dirt layer here, but it's kind of, it's just all packed, overburdened. Kind of looks like a bedrock, but it's just packed clay. Just took the easy way up to the bridge. I'm gonna go over here and check to see if there's anything I can show you guys on the camera here.